it's Karen the Lake Stamper here in Michigan. How's everybody doing this weekend? I thought now that we have some orders that have come in, I thought what we would do is try the Celebrate Sunflower. I love this big piece. I think it's gorgeous. And I thought I'd show you what we're going to do with this one stamp and die cut today. So I did one to get one ready. Now we're going to stamp it with, I think I'm going to use soft suede today. And we're going to, actually I'm going to do about 2 or 3 of these. And I'll show you why. The reason is because I want it to be really pliable and look like it's a full sunflower. We can do other colors as well, but I love the colors the way that they blend it together. The blending pens that I want to use today, I want to use my Stampin' Right, my Mango Melody, which is really so pretty, my Daffodil, and then I've got the So Saffron Light and Dark. So I can always, you know, decide which one I want to use as I'm in the coloring theme, right? So the first thing I want to do is I want to take my big stamp, I know, nice big stamp, and we're going to stamp it this way because we can get all the color on there. And this is my soft suede, just for an outline of this beautiful, beautiful cling. Love it. So let's just put it right here. Give it a nice, give it a nice one, right? All right. And slowly bring it up. Oh yeah. I mean, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just beautiful? So let's do another one, because now we're on a roll. Hopefully it still stamps well. It should. All right. Okay. We'll put them a little bit farther apart because they will be die cut. Sometimes one comes in darker than the other, which is fine because they're going to be layered. All right. Nice. Super. That was easy. that was real easy. Okay. So, let's move this to the side. All right, let's close this little guy up. Now, the color we're going to start with is usually the darker color. I just like to start with a darker color first. And it's just for the outline, okay? I wanted to show you just how to do this. I won't color the whole thing and make you watch it, but yeah, you have to watch. But I'm going to go where the artist actually put the lines in. I mean, it makes it real simple for us, right? And I'm just going to put the light, the colors that I'm following the lines, all right? Nothing big. And you'll see that it doesn't take long for the darker color to go on first. You just definitely want something that's going to blend this well, because if it's the wrong color theme, it's just not gonna work. I did try some other colors. I didn't like the way they turned out. So I'm definitely going to wait for my order for my new stamps, my new inks, I'm sorry, my new inks that are coming in. I can't wait. All right, so see, that didn't take long. I'm just doing the lines of the flower. I'm just following the lines of the artist that made this beautiful flower. And you can do a little bit up here if you like. And just kind of finish it up a little bit. Pretty cool, huh? And that's it. All right, so now we're done with this color, okay, with the Melon Mambo, or Mango Melody. Gosh. Mango Melody, and let's do some Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to use the big tip. And now you want to start blending, okay? Now you can do a third color. Like I said, I could probably do the light So Saffron, which is what I'm thinking about doing, but we'll see. See how nice that blends? When you have a complementary color that goes with it, it just makes it look, you know, pretty dynamite here. So and it doesn't take long to color it. Now you don't have to do all the leaves if you don't want to. And I'll show you what a little bit of the So Saffron. Let's just do that. This is going to be a really lighter color, and you can make a 3-tier. Like you can do Daffodil Delight, which is a little bit darker than this So Saffron Light, and you've got a 3-tier color Sunflower. Isn't that cool? Very, very pretty. Nice. And it blended it really nicely. And don't worry if you go off the line, because we're going to die cut it. And if it's a sunflower you don't like, that's okay too, but there's parts of it that you do like, don't throw it away, because we're going to use 3 of these, and we're going to build up this sunflower so it's a little bit more 3-dimensional. That's what I like about this die cut. And there you go. Now see, a little bit different than this one, but I love the way that, and I didn't use the So Saffron on this one. I used it on here, and you can really tell the difference where it's a little bit lighter on the very last parts of the leaf, and I love it. I think it turned out pretty cool. Now this one, same idea, okay? But before we do that, I wanted to show you that I am going to do the So Saffron in the light part right here, just because it's already got the soft suede on it. And I could use an espresso color, but I didn't want to. There you go. That's darling. Isn't that pretty? You could actually color this first if you wanted to and get that done. Isn't that pretty cool, huh? That's your lesson for today. Again, any kind of strong, you know, really nice darker color for these lines that the artist did, all right? All over. Try to follow them if you can. Also, you could watercolor this. This would be just as darling too. If you're an avid watercolor person, that would be amazing. It's very zen when you're doing this. You know, there's so much going on in the world. It's kind of nice just to take a moment and kind of relax and color. And now there are some green areas. I could actually make this a little bit greener. I didn't do that, but that's an idea too. Sometimes there is some green parts, but I'm going to leave that as is since we did it to the other two. See, nice. That looks pretty. And then, so you're not, there we go. Now see, it's really nice to see the before and after, just to see, okay, that one is, that's where all the dark spots are, perfect. And then take your big tip on your daffodil, and it's really cool when it starts to blend, you know. And again, you could use your So Saffron or your daffodil if you've got a blender. I don't have mine readily handy, so I'm using my Stampin' Rights, which I actually like better. I think there's a little bit more, I can hold it a little bit better and just have a little bit more control of it. And that, see how it's a little bit darker? Pretty cool, huh? Very cool. What a pretty flower this is, you know? It's such a pretty flower. I could see this as soon as we get the Magenta Madness. I'd like to do the Magenta Madness coloring, which I did get the ink, so I'm excited about using those. And, you know, maybe you could pop it with one of the Flirty Flamingos or something like that, you know, a lighter color and a darker color. So see, that was like 2 seconds. That wasn't too bad at all. So now I'm going to die cut these, but before we do that, I am going to use this really cute little leaf, and this is going to be darling to use because I want to have this kind of leaf right here. Okay, so let's do that in a, what do you think, in Granny Amp, oh, Pear Pizzazz maybe. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm just going to do a couple of these. If we don't like the color, we'll just take I do. That color looks great. Yeah. That's perfect. I'm going to cut these out, so kind of nice just to have about 4. If they don't turn out well, then I'll use something else, but I think those will be fine. Yeah. Terrific. Terrific. Okay, so let me die cut this and we'll put I'll put the card together. All right? I'll be right back. I have the sunflowers die cut. All right, I've got the leaves. I've got the pretty stamen. I did this in a brass or gold color, I can't remember. And then I have the wheat leaves as well. And what I'm going to do is, I've already started this. I cut this, all right, so we can do it 3-dimensional. And some leaves are missing, which is what you want. The main guy, he's all together, right? This one here, I thought we would cut together. And I'm just going to randomly, you know, just cut where I think that it needs to go. And this will help to, first off, it'll bend the card stock nice and easy, but it'll bend the leaves so that you can see the flower. It'll bend the flower, not the leaves, so you can see it better, and you can see the 3-dimension of it. So then you'll see that I've got just kind of random, all right? And when I say you can cut it off if you don't like that, let's say you didn't like this piece, you could just cut it right off, and it wouldn't be a big deal because we've got 2 other sunflowers on there. So I take my bone folder or whatever you have to kind of gently start to curl, all right? Nice and curl, nice and easy. We're going to do a dimensionals on these as well, and I really want it to be really cool looking here. Now this one has a lot, see, this one has some areas that are cut off. So maybe I'll put this one here, and then I'll put this last one on here. And what happens is you can start seeing, you know, other parts of the leaves and other dimensions of the leaves. The flower. Hello. Oh my goodness. My 2 cups of coffee, that's all I had today. Jeez. So these are all nice and curled. We're ready to rock and roll. This is from the Memory and More card pack, okay? So pretty. Flowers for every season. So let's get our handy dandy snail. We're going to snail that right down. All right, let's see. I love this card pack. I just thought it was amazing when I did all the sample colors and mailed those out to everybody. I thought they were just lovely, fun to make, and they're on my blog if you want to know how to do that. Plus, I'm going to have a card class, and it'll be featuring the cards that I have of all the in colors and the sunflower, which is the one we're doing right now. And I'm going to do the other one, will be the Flowers for Every Season this week. So that's going to be next. So that'll be kind of fun. I would like to do a couple people that can come by. So, you know, drop me a line, especially if you live in Michigan. That would be great. All right, so did you curl? We're going to curl all these. All right. And just to show you the die cuts, I mean, huge, huge die cuts, right? So pretty. Okay, so I'm going to put that right here, I think. I want it more, I don't want it so centered. I think I'm going to put it right here. Okay. And then we're going to pop up. But this one I will do a snail because I don't care that it's, and it doesn't have to be the whole area, just a little bit. There we go. Get that little guy. And remember, he's already curled. Then our next guy, look how nice and curled he got. Look at that. Another way to do it is also the inside of this. Just kind of round it off. You know, get it something round, like a pen or something like. Here's one that's round. And just round, and it starts to curl that way as well. Just little helpful hints here. Okay, so let's do some dimensionals on here. And all right. Now, if you don't live in the area and you can't come to a card class, let me know and I can send you a PDF file as well. And you will have all the directions for nominal fee. Okay, I'll have that listed. Look at this. Okay, too cute. That's darling. Now we've got the one that's kind of looks like it's all ripped up, right? And we give this one more curl. Kind of needs it. All right, we're gonna definitely pop this little guy right up. All right, so now it's all bent out of shape here. Super. We're gonna make this look gorgeous in just a second. Oh yeah, look at that. Look how pretty that looks. How pretty that is popped up. Now, if you're gonna mail this, obviously it's gonna go flat, but it'll curl right back up once it's out of its envelope. Pretty, huh? Now let's add some fun to it. That can go right there. So cute. All right, let's. I think do we want to pop that up? Let's do that too. Let's just pop everything up. Gosh, I'm glad I ordered more dimensionals. Man, you think I eat these like candy or something. All right, so let's just put that right in the middle. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. That's so pretty. Now I have these pretty wheat, you know, that kind of the wheat that kind of grows out, that lovely color. Well, I didn't want to use that color, but I definitely wanted to use gold and or brass, the new one that we just got. But I happen to have these. So whatever you got in the house, you know, use it, right? So let me see if I can't just do a couple. Let's look at this. What do you think? Oh yeah. This is so pretty. So pretty. Yeah. And then some of these, sometimes they cut off because they're so tiny, but that's all right because we're not going to use all of them anyway. And sometimes I do cut these down, and don't throw those away because you can still use them, right? And still make that wonderful full card that looks so pretty when it's done. Oh yeah. Now that I like where I positioned everything, I'm just gonna put a little bit of a snail just so it stays for a second. Okay, that's pretty amazing. Look at that. Look how pretty that card is. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so I got the gold facet gems. I wanted to use those. I tried the in color, but they're too tiny, and I think what I'd like to do is just use the smaller ones also in the background of the sunflowers. Just a couple. Make sure that's a small one. Let's just maybe a little smaller one. Here's one that's just a little bit smaller. And then this one here. Perfect. Perfect. That is so pretty. Now we need a saying on here. I think it would be pretty up here too. Let's see what we've got now that we've got the congratulations, let's celebrate you, thanks a bunch. Let's celebrate you. Let's do that one. Lovely You punch. This is a bundle that you get with the Lovely You stamp set, and I'm going to use this little tag right here, but I definitely want to make sure it's lined up. If it's not the end of the world. We can always do another punch on it. That sometimes happens. So I'm going to punch. It doesn't come out. See? Put it back in. Perfect. Okay, it's done. See? Did a couple cuts on that. I didn't like the way it looked, but the one thing you can keep doing is you can keep trimming it down until it fits. Now, I wonder if it will still fit. I think it will. So before I do it, let's just kind of eyeball it. It still fits. See? Even when you make a little boo-boo, it still comes out perfect. Oh, that's darling. We're done on that, right? So the word you, I'm just going to put one of the bumblebee colors in there. Perfect. And now let's pop this up. Okay. Let's celebrate you. Now you could put it down here, but because I have this beautiful, beautiful sunflower here, I want it to be up here. It doesn't need any more, it doesn't need anything else, you know. So pretty. Okay, that's it. We're done. Look at that. What a pretty card that is. And it can be male or female, you know. Let's celebrate you. How beautiful is this card? Again, this is the Memory More card pack. Love it. But you could use the beautiful 6x6 flowers for every season. I mean, here they are right here. This is in the Memory More card pack, but it's also in the flowers for every season. So, you know, you still make out superb. So I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. And again, I'll be doing some classes, so I'll have that in my blog. If you're interested, please drop me an email, all right? All right, take care. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Chat soon. Bye-bye.